everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my 28-week update. I am so excited. I am almost at 30 weeks, which is really exciting. If you're new, welcome. My name is Monica. I am documenting my second pregnancy, and if you haven't seen any of my previous pregnancy updates, go ahead and watch them. I'll link them up above. But for this week, not much has changed. There are a few things that I want to talk about, so I'm going to try to get through this video pretty quickly. The first thing I wanted to mention is swelling. I haven't had much swelling, and but I have had it, and I think it has to do with the heat. It's happened to me a few times. Sometimes maybe when I'm outside for too long and it's really hot, or I even, when we go over to my mother-in-law's house, she doesn't really have AC, so it does get pretty hot in there, and I have noticed that my hands and my feet swell. And I'm also just sitting when I'm there, so I think that it has to do with the heat. I don't think that it's because I'm dehydrated. I could be wrong, but I think that if it were like a hydration issue, I would be swelling up maybe like every single day and stuff like that. So it doesn't happen every day, but I did want to mention that it does happen. If it is happening to you, definitely try to stay really hydrated, but if it has become a big problem, mention it to your doctor, because it can probably mean other things. So definitely mention it to your doctor if you're having a big issue with that. But today I actually kind of noticed that my ring wasn't coming off as easily. That didn't really happen to me last time around. I didn't have a huge problem with it, but we'll see if it happens this time. Baby's kicks have definitely been increasing, and I mean and in force. So I definitely feel kicks. They're a lot harder. It won't happen for long because they'll run out of space soon, so they won't be as intense. But definitely I feel so much pressure when baby's moving, and this week I did feel some pretty hard kicks and movements and just punching, which is totally fine. I don't know exactly which ones they are. I can feel I think Alfredo asked the other day when he was feeling baby move if it was an elbow, because you can kind of feel the glide of an elbow, and it does feel pretty pointy. So maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. It could be a knee also, or even a heel. So you never really know, but it's really nice and fun to feel these things. Sometimes they can be uncomfortable, but like I said, pretty soon baby's gonna run out of room, so they won't be as hard and intense like that anymore. Another thing that's kind of similar to the swelling is varicose veins. I haven't noticed that I've had any varicose veins because my veins tend to pop out normally, but I actually do think that they have been popping out a lot more than usual, kind of when I'm filming something and showing my hands in the video. I'll notice that my veins are extremely popping out. So I think I do have varicose veins, but it's hard for me to tell because my veins always show on my arms. You can see them also, but yeah, actually, yeah, they are a little more defined than usual. So I guess I will say that I do have varicose veins. And I wanted to talk about my weight. I weighed in, I haven't weighed, no, yeah, for this week I weighed in at about, I think it was 150, exactly, which was a little it's honestly whatever to me. I'm not super picky about my weight right now, obviously, but I have, if I haven't passed it, I've definitely hit the 30-pound mark already, because I think I started at about 115, 120. The recommended healthy weight gain is about 30 pounds, and like I said, I've probably already hit it. At my last checkup though, I did ask my doctor about it, and he's not concerned at all. He said again that it was my second pregnancy, to just be patient with my body and that I'm fine. I passed my glucose test, and you know, if he was concerned, he would let me know. On top of that, I feel good. I feel good, and I feel like I look good. So I'm not concerned about the weight gain. You know, like I said, my doctor's not concerned. He said that I'm probably gonna breastfeed and it all just fall off, so not to worry about it. And I'm not worried, and like I said, like I'll have time to worry about that when I'm not pregnant. I know that after I have the baby, I can start working out and I can just figure that out after I have the baby. So I'm not worried. I'm just like, the only thing that gets me thinking is just like, wow, I can't believe, like I know that I do feel bigger, and I feel like I do probably look bigger than I was with Madeline. But I just don't feel, I'm just like, wow, really, 150, you know? Like, that's what I mean about like, I feel good and I feel like I look good. So not to be conceited or anything, but like, I'm not trying to dwell on this like weight thing because I'm pregnant and it's fine. I wanted to mention that a couple nights ago, I like was on the verge of getting like a Charlie horse, and Charlie horse is like that really big like cramp that you get in your calf that is just extremely painful. If you've had one, you know what I'm talking about. I never had one. No, I've had one. The first time I ever got one was when I was pregnant with Maddie, and oh my goodness, I thought my leg was gonna fall off or something. It happened overnight and I just woke up like screaming. I was like, oh my god, it was like so painful. I remember scaring Alfredo that day. That was the first time something like that I had ever gotten one. So it happened a few times during my first pregnancy. So I have learned that you just like flex your foot. I think it's out. I can't remember if it's out or like up, but just like stretching your foot and like stretching that muscle is like, it's really hard to do in the moment once you're already like having the cramp like full on, but it helps relieve it instantly. And so I felt, this happened twice, 2 nights in a row. The first time I felt it coming on very, very like barely, and so I started stretching and it didn't come on. The second time I woke up as it was like coming on, and it just was so painful because I was so scared because I couldn't remember, and see like now I can't remember if it's like you flex your foot like out like this way or if you flex it up like this way. If you know, let me know down below in the comments because I can't remember. And that night I couldn't remember, and I was trying to wake Alfredo up and tell him like, what do I do, what do I do? But he was like half asleep and he didn't even know what was happening. But I was just trying to be very still, and I was trying to do either or like to see which one was making me feel better. And I still didn't find out. But I still didn't get like the full-on like cramp. Because now I know that exercise and it helps so much. So if you're struggling with that, do that. And I think people would tell me to eat bananas also, so do that also, because they can be very, very painful. And I think it can happen to you when you're not pregnant. I know it happens to Alfredo, but I only got it when I was pregnant with Maddie, and then during this pregnancy. I've never gotten it at any other time in my life. But it can happen. I've heard people tell me that it does happen like when you're not pregnant, and like I said, Alfredo gets them. So that's something to look out for. I have finished putting together my registry. So if you are planning a shower and you want to put together a registry, stay tuned for my registry must-haves video. I talk about everything that I have on my registry, which I'm really excited about. So if you are not subscribed, subscribe and turn on your bell notifications so that you know when that video goes up. So I'm just going to show you guys my belly now. Ooh, I just felt a kick. What it looks like this week. I'm wearing a cute little maxi dress. This is all that fits me. You guys should know. Sorry. Alright, so this is what belly looks like from the front. And then from the sides. Yeah, really cute, really nice and round, see? Yeah. So this is the bump. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to take a look at my other pregnancy updates if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up if you've liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to turn your bell notifications on so you don't miss my next update. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.